Hi, it's James Johnson from JamesJohnsonSalesCars.com, and I'm just shooting a real quick video. A lot of times when we go through these vehicles, as you can see, there's a lot of controls here. There's a lot of buttons. A lot of it's foreign to a first-time Lexus buyer. And I just want to touch on two things. But first, I'm going to show off the heads-up display. As you can see there, it's on the windshield. What I want to point out is two things. I got a call from a young lady driving back to California. She'd come here from California to get a car from James Johnson at JamesJohnsonSalesCars.com. And I wanted to point out, once you get out there on the road and you start using the cruise control, the power is turned off and on by this little button on the end of the wand. You can see the light going off and on the information display. The green light just went on. It's off. It's on. So once upon a time, there was a lady who she was trying to use the cruise control and she was holding the button down because it says set. But what we do is we just touch it one time and release. Touch it one time and release. Then it's set. If we want to speed up, we accelerate. If we want to slow down, we push down. And to disengage, we either pull it towards us, or we tap the brake, which is down there on the floor. Now, one other thing I want to point out with these cars, and this is a Lexus RX 350 of 2017, there is a button here that shows the symbol of a car with a radar beam coming out of the front. And you can see here in the center, there's number 1, number 2, that's number 3. It goes from 1 to 3 to 2 to 1. See if we can get a little closer there. So we have 1, 3, 2, 1. And what this is dynamic range cruise control. When the cruise control is on, we can set the distance from the cars in front of us. So if the car in front of us slows down, we slow down. If the car in front of us stops, our car will actually come to a stop. We'll get alerts, but the car will actually stop. And I'll make another video actually showing this. I was driving with someone today, and we actually made it happen. The last thing I want to point out is lane departure alert right here. You can see it's on, it's off, it's on. Lane departure alert, what it does is there's a camera right underneath the rear view mirror. There's a camera there. It's watching the lines on the road, and if we veer out of the road or off the road, outside of our lines, left or right, it's going to notice, and it's going to vibrate the steering wheel. The steering wheel will actually vibrate, and because we have electronic controlled steering, electronic assist steering, the car will actually steer itself back into the lane. It assumes that we might be drifting out of our lane. Maybe we're not paying attention, and it'll drift us back to the center of the lane between the two lines. There's been times I've actually driven with no hands, and it pushes back and forth between the right and left lane and keeps me going straight. And with the dynamic range cruise control, if I get too close to the cars in front of me, it's going to slow me down and actually come to a stop if need be. You can see it right there. The system's let me know that I should start the car. I'm just sitting here with the power on, but I don't have the engine running. So that said, I just wanted to point that out. I'll talk about more later. One day I'll actually go on the road and let you see the lane departure alert doing its thing. I might even get the nerve to turn on dynamic range cruise control while videoing and let the car slow down automatically and come to stops. That only works when your feet are not on the brake pedal. So that's it. James Johnson from JamesJohnsonSalesCars.com here at Lexus of Las Vegas. Call me if you have any questions, 702-354-1166, or you can even text me, chat directly through the website, JamesJohnsonSalesCars.com.